In one of your legends, it said that one of your gods, Saturn, devoured one of his sons. The legend has become reality today since the adoration of your new god, money, makes you lose all humanity, to the point of making your flesh and your fetuses a commodity that is bought, sold, and consumed. Okay, it's a good day to come back to Earth. Me, Sitting Bull, the Indian shaman of Little Big Horn, to remind you that all things fit together, all things are linked. To remind you that our Mother Earth does not belong to you. You belong to Earth. And to tell you that big money, your new god, plays with your brain by using just words for unjust causes. Words like make you parents despite everything, or like helping you start a real family, or your child's laughter is priceless. All this to sell you at the highest price motherhood, either through a surrogate mother, either through the implementation of an egg. From the celestial prairie, I have been watching you for a long time, and I have learned to know your folk language, your interested science, and your lies. Spending on surrogacy today could end world hunger. Prices vary by country between $50,000 and $200,000. Even poor countries participate in this odious trade. A market estimated at $34 billion in 227, object of so much greed. Because big money thinks only at its own reproduction, it doesn't matter to him that a woman becomes pregnant even at 70 years old. It doesn't matter to him if at her death she leaves young children. It doesn't matter to him that embryos are carried from airport to airport with false certificates so as not to be scanned with X-rays. It doesn't matter to him if children born with surrogacy have malformations. We can always abandon them at birth. And it's all run by those who think they are masters of the world, by elites who only lead the interested, by lawyers who respect no law, by men of science who only master the science of evil, and by information specialists who only master disinformation. Okay, I may be a savage, but I know that every breath of life is sacred. Caterpillar breathing in the morning, the flight of the heron over the sacred water, the dance of the chameleon on the side of the tree, the kiss of the butterfly to the flower, and the heartbeat of the fetus in its mother womb. Remember, life does not belong to man. Man is part of life. For some of you, life is just a commodity that can be bought and sold. This is why big money does not hesitate to use stem cells from aborted embryos in its tests to save billions of dollars a year on what they call scientific research. And to grab the most embryos, thanks offshore-based companies to evade prosecutions. Just as big money doesn't hesitate to use aborted embryos for aesthetic purposes to to make anti-wrinkles supposed to rejuvenate the skin, but wrinkles are nothing more than engraved smiles. And the hate is that in some countries, totally legally, posh restaurants even serve dishes of aborted embryos. For all these reasons, I feel compelled to interrupt my eternal rest, to denounce the abuses of big money, your weakness, your submission, and your indifference to the value of life.